Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Pitch Talk.
We are fans of football dropping vlogs, videos and podcasts on the beautiful game.
Check out our videos on YouTube and Instagram's IGTV,
including special feature segments,
5 minutes with the G,
the Straight Shootin View,
coaching with JBK. We produce, record and edit video content
and audio on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts,
Verbal, Podomatic,
Anchor,
Spotify
and other podcast platforms.
Join the Pitch Talk revolution on Twitter, Instagram,
Facebook
and www.pitch-talk.com.
The pitch is where we eat.
The pitch is where we sleep.
And the pitch is where we talk.
I can see you now. I can see you now and then. I can see you now.
Welcome to
the Straight Shootin View.
Hey, what is up, everybody? Straight Shootin LJA here, and welcome to another episode of the Straight Shootin View. Now, Real Madrid's crocodile tears and PSG's Mbappe madness. Because, wow, the deal that Mbappe has apparently signed to re-sign with Paris Saint-Germain is insane. I think it's something like a million a month or something along those lines. But even the money kind of pales in comparison to the power that Mbappe now supposedly has written in the contract, where the next sporting director of the club, he can have a hand in choosing that. He can have a hand in choosing the next manager, and he has a say on transfers as well. And seeing those apparent stipulations, if they are all to be true and they are all accurate, is just legitimate insanity. It is one of them where PSG have gone absolutely crazy to give a 23-year-old that kind of stroke. Because no one player should be more powerful than the club. And no one player should be more powerful than the manager or a chairman. Because then you end up, and we've seen it to a little bit of an extent with Cristiano Ronaldo, where at times, at international level, because he was the standout player for Portugal, especially, I think it was the World Cup in 18. It looked like he was the manager at times. And it's like, dude, wind your neck in. You are a manager for a reason. And with this Mbappe thing, it's legalized insanity. Because I said, look at those stipulations. Not just the astronomical sums of money. Because that already makes UEFA look like a joke and a disgrace, as per usual. And I'm probably going to be vlogging about them, podcasting about them again soon. But it is one of them where it's just like, it's just legalized insanity. And how Paris Saint-Germain can get away with paying that sort of waste to one guy. Remember, they've still got Neymar on their books. So there's the ego, the power dynamic. How does that work there? Because you know he's not getting paid chump change. And you got Lionel Messi there too. So just those three alone, how is that power dynamic going to work? So to give a 23-year-old in Mbappe, the youngest of the three aforementioned big-name marquee players, I just don't see how you justify it. No matter how good someone is, you should never give anybody that power. Speaking of power, Real Madrid. Oh my God, apparently was it La Liga and Javier Tebas, and we all know that Javier Tebas is a Real Madrid supporter, out loud and proud. I've criticised him on a number of occasions on 2 episodes of the Straight Shootin View specifically, with Javier Tebas talking smack. But the way I look at it is him shooting his mouth off, Florentino Perez shooting his mouth off as well. It's like, really? They're ticked off. Like, Real Madrid are ticked off because apparently they've been disrespected. And they feel they've been disrespected because Mbappe made it out like he was going to move to Madrid and then basically was like, nah, I changed my mind. I think it was on the same night he scored a hat-trick. I think it was against Metz. So it was one of them ones where Real Madrid feel like their name was used by Mbappe to get PSG to sweeten the pot for Kylian Mbappe. And it's like, Mate, that's not disrespect. What do you think an agent does? Mbappe is just cut out the middle, man. What do you think an agent normally does? Pits both sides against the middle. So it's like, with Real Madrid to come out, and apparently at one point they were looking to make a complaint about it. It's like, dude, really? How many clubs have you lot disrespected over the years, going after players you had no business going after and unsettling them to the point where, well, they had no other option but to move? So, yeah, Real Madrid saying what they're saying is just hilarious to me. It is just hilarious. So, yeah, to pull the other one, Real, about disrespect. Pull the other one. Because I said that they use their power and their clout all the time to disrupt players that they want. And they always go after the quote-unquote biggest stars. They always do it. So it's one of them where it's just like Real Madrid, it's like, nah, pull the other one, pot kettle black. You feel disrespected that Kylian Mbappe has used your name to get himself a bigger deal. I said, every agent does it. It's the oldest trick in the book. Oh yeah, Real Madrid are interested in me too. It's like, okay, we better up our price then. Oh, Liverpool are interested. Ooh, okay. Oh, I've spoken to both these clubs. Ooh, crap. Hold on. We don't want to lose you. We'll offer you more and we'll offer you power. There we go. Very simple. So Real Madrid can do one. To be perfectly honest, they can actually do one. But one of the other things as well, in terms of power and manipulation of narrative, is where I want to move on to next. And I know I said I'm probably going to save this for another one, but I do want to, because I've mentioned UEFA, I'm going to drop it now. Fact is, UEFA are an absolute disgrace. The Champions League final was an absolute circus, not just for Liverpool fans, but for Real Madrid fans too. And the organisation was an absolute cluster. Bear in mind, yes, the final was moved to Paris because, well, the Stade de France, because of what's happening in Ukraine and the Russian invasion. Yeah, that's fine and that's well and good. But that's been in the book for, a couple of months. So it's not as if UEFA have only just found out that the final was going to be there. And it's not as if the French police had only just found out as well. So the cluster that happened where not enough gates were open, and then the French police started being really heavy-handed with Liverpool fans and tear gassing them, you ruined an experience for a lot of people. And there were family members of players who were trying to get into that ground as well as kids. It's like, no. It's like, and UEFA tried to shift the narrative, saying on the day, oh, the match has been delayed because of Liverpool fans being late. And then they tried to say, oh, fake tickets and all that. It's like, no. The French authorities were disgracefully heavy-handed, and it was so fortunate. When it was unfolding on the night, I was thinking to myself, oh my God, no, please don't let this degenerate into another Hillsborough. Because the eyewitness accounts and the video footage, the way like mostly Liverpool fans were being herded like cattle into very, very into one gate or very, very thin tunnels and that kind of thing. It's like, oh my God, this could be an absolute disaster. No. Please don't let it go this way. Fortunately, it didn't. But the way those fans who went over there were treated was an absolute disgrace. UEFA, you should hang your heads in shame. And this independent, they've come out and said, we're commissioning an independent inquiry. Yeah, so you should. It's not something to score brownie points over. It's one of them ones. You failed and failed miserably. And the French authorities trying to deflect attention, saying, it was Liverpool fans with fake tickets and this and that. You know what? I want to give credit to Tom Werner. His strongly worded letter to the French minister who tried to throw Liverpool fans under the bus. It's like, yeah, shout out to Tom Werner on that one. Because FSG have made some mistakes. But you know what? It is one of them ones. That strongly worded letter needed to happen. And props to that. And there are a lot of media outlets who actually do deserve credit. I usually talk about the parasitic media, but you know what? There are a lot of media outlets who do deserve credit for how they reported what was happening out there. And it's like, you know what? Cool. Because you know what? In this social media age, where everybody's got a camera on their phone and can record crystal clear quality and also decent audio, as evidenced by me right now. And also, it's a lot harder to hide things because people can stream live from anywhere. This episode of the Straight Shootin View, yes, I'm recording it, but I could do this live and stream it to the world and his wife. So you can't hide stuff, UEFA. And to those French police, to those French authorities who were mocking Liverpool fans and being heavy-handed and tear-gassing people for no reason, you are all an utter disgrace. And this independent commission needs to see heads roll. But considering UEFA have something to do with it and its government have something to do with it, they're going to get criticised. I can't see anything really happening. Just like this Partygate thing. Not to get too political, but look at that. Slap on the wrist, couple of fines and 50 quid. Here you go. What? Nah. So, you know what, yeah? It is one of them ones where it's like you got clubs taking the mickey and you've also got the authorities taking the mickey, including the footballing powers that be. You know, I want to know your views. The debacle at the Champions League final, what are your thoughts on that? Or did UEFA handle it right? Did the French authorities handle it right? And with barely any information trying to throw Liverpool supporters under the bus, it's one of them ones. Eyewitness accounts have said to the contrary. What are your thoughts on that? Also, Real Madrid, crocodile tears with Mbappe. Did Mbappe disrespect them? Or are Real Madrid just angry they got outsmarted? It's one of them, man. I want to know your views on that. But you know what? pitch-talk.com is the official website. Join the revolution there. We have all our content there, including our podcast that you can listen to on the website. Also, at Pitch Talk on Twitter. Tweet with us, follow us, see what we're up to. Facebook.com/Pitch Talk. Become a fan, become a friend, become a member of the group. Join the footballing revolution. We are working so hard to create. At Pitch Talk on Instagram as well for vlog previews and much more. You know, also as well, we're on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Ghana, GAANA, VURBL, Verbal as well. And we're Verbal ambassadors and proud of it. You know what? I have been Straight Shootin LJA. And you know what? Until next time, sun is shining, weather is sweet. Yeah. I will see you next time on the Straight Shootin View. Thanks for your time, peeps.
Join the Pitch Talk revolution.
Check out the official Pitch Talk website.
www.pitch-talk.com. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Pitch Talk.
We are fans of football dropping vlogs, videos and podcasts on the beautiful game.
Check out our videos on YouTube and Instagram's IGTV,
including special feature segments,
5 minutes with the G,
the Straight Shootin View,
coaching with JBK. We produce, record and edit video content
and audio on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts,
Verbal, Podomatic,
Anchor,
Spotify
and other podcast platforms.
Join the Pitch Talk revolution on Twitter, Instagram,
Facebook
and www.pitch-talk.com.
The pitch is where we eat.
The pitch is where we sleep.
And the pitch is where we talk.
I can see you now.